KKR captain Dinesh Karthink said he wasn't too overly concerned with his team's form but that the format and with most teams equally balanced ensured close matches.
In this format and in this tournament especially, these are games that are normal. I mean, you expect close games because all the teams are very equal. So you expect games to go down the wire. So it's nothing too surprising for us. It's something that didn't come as a shock. They're a very good team, and we played really good cricket for most of it. I think both of us played equally good cricket. They just got over the line. Look, it's not a concern. I don't think it's a concern. I mean, one thing that the overs that we've gone for big runs have been big overs. So, that's something that we need to look into. Touchwood, it's early days in the tournament, so there's always room for improvement. Look, we haven't decided about the 11 yet. We'll be sitting down today, this evening, and then discussing. So, I'm not going to say yes or no to that. Look, it would. I think Russell is bowling at some good heat, so he's got some good pace. So that's good for us. That's a very good sign for us. Karan bowled, considering it was his first game, he bowled really well for us. Mitchell Johnson is there, so we have pace in the kitty. Nagarkoti is there. So at this point of time, let's just say we haven't decided the 11, so I can't decide whether we're going to go with Nagarkoti or Mavi. But we will think about it tonight and maybe take a call tomorrow. Oh, I think that's something all teams are going to have, in the sense that there are going to be players from Sunrisers maybe in our team, if we are lucky. So knowing the conditions is something, and I understand they've played for a long time, but in our team, whoever the boys are there, they've all played Ranji Trophy cricket here. We all know the conditions a lot. It's only for a lot different for the foreigners, I would say. But for Yusuf and Manish, they know all the grounds in India and how it behaves to a certain extent. I accept that they've played a lot of IPL in KKR, which is obviously good for them. They'll feel familiar. But in terms of people knowing grounds, I think, and wickets and all that, all players are aware of how it goes around in India, for sure. Look, to be fair to him, I think he bowled some real pressure overs in both the games. I gave him 1 and 20, 1 and 20. So those are not easy overs to bowl, and I think he'll be the first one to put his hand up and say he could have bowled a lot better. But having said that, I know he's a strong character and he'll come back strong. Broken a sweat, interesting term. No, not really, because there's very little time to change things too much. But look, we have addressed the issue. This is something that all players are aware of, and at the end of the day, it's one skill that all players can contribute to, the fielding aspect about it. So we've addressed it, and we're definitely wishing for the best in the forthcoming games. Look, I think they're probably one of the better bowling teams in the tournament. They have a good depth in their bowling, and at the same time, we are a very equally balanced team, and it's two good teams contesting against each other. So I'm sure it'll be a good match. I think David Warner brings a lot of power at the top. So he's a special player. He's probably one of the world's best T20 players going around. He's got some great skills, and he's been consistent in the last few IPLs in terms of performing for SRH. So I'm sure it'll be a big loss for them. But having said that, I think they're playing some good cricket, and that's good to see. Oh, that's the beauty of IPL. When you're pitted against each other, two big names going against each other, and they're both mysteries, and they have a little bit of mystery to them, which is very interesting. And till now, both the bowlers have bowled well in this tournament, and I'm sure, for going forward in this tournament, both will have some great contests against each other.